Alright, so here's the next video, part 2 of the water change method that is non-invasive to the tank. The water, let me explain it here now. The water in here is slightly cooler than the water in the main tank because we want the water that we're adding to stay down low in the bottom. And as we add the water to the main tank, it's going down. I got it as far away from the overflow as possible, so that it minimizes the chance of the new water going down the overflow. And basically the water that comes out goes over the overflow, and I've bypassed the drain into the drain buckets, and there's one of them right here slowly filling up. So as that pump pumps into here, the overflow takes the water and puts it in there. So one thing too that you guys need to be careful about if you try this, if you want your salinity in the new water to be just slightly higher than the water in your tank, just a little bit, because the water, the more salty the water is, the heavier it is. And if it's too not salty enough, it will rise, because salt water is heavier. The more salt it is, the heavier. So that will also cause the new water to rise. So make sure it's a little more in depth, but it's a good way to change the water without having to actually siphon it all out and expose all your corals and everything. Yeah. So let me explain the principle one more time. This water in here is slightly cooler because the cooler water will sink. And that's what we want. We want the new water to stay on the bottom while it exchanges for the old water up on top, which is warmer slightly, and it'll drain into here as the pump pumps it in. And I've got the ball valve here to control the speed so that we're not pumping it in too fast. I've had this running for probably 3 minutes now, and I've got about half of a 5-gallon bucket there. So a little more time consuming, but yeah, it's a good way to do it. So anyways, if I come up with any other info that you guys might need, I'll make another video. But for now, that's it. That's all there is to it. As you can see here, I've bypassed my drain. Usually goes straight down in through that hole right there. I've hooked up an auxiliary tube to bring it right over to my buckets here, and I'm just going to move it from bucket to bucket until all 4 of them are full and all 20 gallons out of there are gone. So that's it. Thanks for watching.